Alright, so today we're playing some more Bloons Tower Defense Battles 2. Alright, we're using those monkeys because those are basically the only good monkeys I have unlocked. Alright, so first things first, what you want to do is just place down your hero and then just start spamming the balloons. So we're also going to place down a ninja monkey. Apparently he doesn't really know what to do. I don't know why he's not sending anything back to me. Alright, my enemy apparently has a lot of connection issues. It's constantly syncing. Either that or the Bloons Tower Defense servers are just god-awful. Yeah, he has pretty shit internet connection. Alright, what we're saving up for is essentially the helicopter, because the helicopter is pretty strong if we have it. If we have like the Apache helicopter, it can basically eat through anything, even the big Zeppelin balloons. Alright, apparently he now realized that he can actually send balloons over to increase his income. Took him a little long, but that's fine with me. And now he's starting to get aggressive, but that's just not going to do him any favors, as we're going to start sending black balloons, which he's going to have major issues killing. Alright, so what we're going to do is basically make an Apache helicopter. It's like 202 path at the moment because it's the best just for early game, but we're going to go with the upper path. We could also theoretically make a balloon jitsu for early game, but I'm just going to save up for some sniper monkeys because sniper monkeys are always pretty good. For the first sniper monkey, I'm just going to make a 2-3-0 monkey because he can basically eat through a lot of balloons, and he just tries to rush me, but that didn't really work out. I'm just going to use my power. I didn't really have to use it to die, but I'm just going to send him over some presence of myself. So I'm just going to save up for bouncing bullets and see what happens. Alright, so now that I have bouncing bullet, he can basically not spam me with any type of balloons because that thing can just eat through anything that he can afford. Because we're quite early in the game, he just cannot afford a big push. But he has one major flaw in his strategy, and that is camo detection. Because if you look closely, his wizard monkey cannot see camo, so we're just going to use that to our advantage. Quickly get a few HP off. And as you can see, it was a pretty easy game. Lost 0 HP. He even tried to rush me once, but it just didn't work. Alright, so as usual, we're just going to place the hero first. He just placed the sniper monkey, so I don't really think he knows what he's doing. His name is also Great Monkey 3873, so I think he's pretty new to the game. He's already losing tons of lives. He's just placing a second sniper monkey, which just doesn't do him any good. I could do the evil move now and use one of my abilities, but I'm just going to let him suffer slowly and steadily. Alright, he now realized that he also has a hero which can eat through a lot of balloons, but that's just not going to help him because we're going to send him double blue balloons, which are just going to absolutely demolish him. And he's starting to send some balloons over, but that is no problem because we can just place down a ninja monkey and deal with them pretty decently. Also going to save up for a seeking shuriken, so yeah, now he can't really do anything about me. He's just spamming yellow balloons. That's just not going to do him any good. Yeah, he's also slowly losing more and more lives, and he just can't do anything. And he also placed an ace monkey, so that's a pretty good tower for late game actually, but not at the moment. So also one cool thing you can do is just place Gwendolyn's ability somewhere, and she would just like put the fire in the middle of nowhere. It basically does nothing. It's just pretty useless. I don't know why that's in the game. And now he's spamming white balloons, so we're just going to place down another ninja monkey, same path, and we can deal with that pretty easily actually. Yeah, he's even given up, and now he's sending black balloons, which are not going to do any more than that. I'm going to send him over some yellow balloons, so he's going to be pretty busy fighting those off. But I'm gonna go back to E-King and send more blue balloons and green balloons. Now he's also sending purple balloons. They're basically just, they're not going to do him any favor. It's pretty good for ecoing at the moment, but my income's not high enough for that. But so once we have enough money, we're gonna buy the balloon jitsu upgrade just to basically demolish anything he sends at me. Alright, I'm gonna place down a helipad, same as last game. Just go with the upper path with the lower path. It should pretty much handle itself. Alright, so now he's sending me those, but he's just, they're just not doing him any favors. The helicopter's just mowing through them pretty easily, actually. So he just wasted a lot of money for basically nothing. And he's sending me even more of them. So that's actually getting a little bit annoying, so I'm just going to place down a sniper monkey to fight them off, set him to strongest, and put him on full automatic, because then he's just going to absolutely mow through them. So now he realized that he can do this, but I'm just going to place down some of these and should be fine. So yeah, he actually used a few of his brain cells to try and fight me, but it didn't really work out. Alright, so I'm just going to save up for the supply drop so we can have like a little bit of extra money. What he now realizes is that his minigun tower doesn't do shit against purple balloons. That's good for us, but it's probably not going to hinder him a lot. Right, so now that we can fly in cash, it's pretty good for us. Two grand, it's pretty useful. So now we also have the full auto rifle upgrade, which is just going to eat through Moabs like it's nothing. He's also slowly having issues with ceramic balloons, but I don't think that's going to demolish him yet. I was going to make a second Bloon Jitsu just in case of camo bloons. So yeah, the game's getting a bit boring, so I'm just going to send him a bunch of these and it should be over actually. I don't think he's going to be able to just defend all of this. Yeah, they're just absolutely mowing through him, even if I send him some more. So yeah, I just pretty easily won the game here. Alright, so our next opponent is Banana Legend 396. Pretty solid username. He's playing Quincy, but I don't think that's going to be a big issue. We're just going to start sending some bloons again. He doesn't really have anything to defend them at the moment. Let's see what he's going to place. Alright, he's going to place a helicopter, so he may have a similar strat to me, but he just doesn't know how to use the helicopter apparently. So I don't think this game is going to be a big issue. Yeah, he just doesn't know what to do. Like, look at him. It's just sad to see. He's also used a pretty useless power-up, actually. That's going to affect him in the long game. Now he's actually starting to send me some bloons, but I have a pretty decent defense for those bloons at the moment. We're going to save up for the double shots just so we can be more secure. His next tower is a spike factory, which can actually be pretty deadly if used right, but I doubt that he knows how to use it properly. And he's placing another helicopter instead of upgrading his first one, so that's how we know he doesn't know anything about the game. And he also used another one of his boosts, but I'm just going to casually place down my helicopter, place it right there, and lock it in place. He has now learned that he can actually upgrade some helicopters, and he sold a spike factory, which is pretty stupid in my opinion, but maybe he knows what he's doing. So yeah, he's already having big issues with the black balloon, so I don't think that's going to be a very hard game. Yeah, see, he's already leaking some lives, and he's using his boosts again, which is pretty stupid in my opinion, but he could just sell one of his helicopters and buy the other one better upgrades. Now he's trying to destroy me with some purple balloons, but that's just not going to do him any favors. And there we go. We won the game pretty easily, actually. Not a big issue. Alright, so our next opponent is smaller than 3-3. I don't know why he just sold his ninja monkey and placed it down again. That's pretty confusing, at least for me. But I'm also going to place on my ninja monkey, just in case. And then we can just start spamming some balloons again. So yeah, he's having a bit of issues here, but I don't think he's going to be affected by that pretty much. So yeah, he defended them pretty well, but I don't think that's going to help him much. I don't know why he's not doing anything, like he's not buying another tower, because it's actually starting to get a bit close. I mean, like, if I would just switch over to these balloons, for example, he's just not going to have any chance defending that. So as you can see, he's leaking lives pretty fast. I'm barely being able to defend it, but he's just leaking them like hell. I don't know what his plan is here, but I'm not going to judge him. Maybe he has like a secret plan. I don't know why he's not placing any tower, but that was a pretty easy game, actually. Yeah, Agent Jericho isn't gonna do you any favors here. So yeah, another pretty easy game. It just shows how good I am compared to the average Bloons Tower Defense Battles player. So yeah, see ya.